Since we're a month removed from WrestleMania, I think it's time to shake things up here on SmackDown. So tonight, we're going to have a #1 contender tournament for the WWE title. Let's see Raw top that.
A title tournament here on SmackDown.
Oh man, Cole, it just don't get any better than that.
Well, don't get your hopes up. You see, I'm in the tournament too, and nothing is going to get in the way of my title shot. You'd better watch your mouth, you piece of trash, and you'd better pray that you lose early, because you don't want to meet me in that ring.
What the? He just hit him from behind.
What kind of moron turns his back on a guy he could be facing for the title? He got what he deserves.
What the hell? He's tearing him apart.
Come on, Cole, didn't you see this coming? You saw what happened earlier tonight in the locker room. There's some bad blood.
So you thought you'd get away with taking me out of the tournament. You know what they say, payback's a bitch.
Taz, it looks like neither one of these men is going to continue on in tonight's #1 contender tournament.
I hear you, Cole. I got to call Joey Numbers over in the hook.
Hey, I completely agree with you. You were cheated out of a fair shot at the #1 contender spot. However, as you know, Rey Mysterio won the tournament, and it doesn't seem fair for me to take his title shot away from him either. I mean, he won it fair and square.
Oui, mais attends une minute.
Listen, I'll take your comments under advisement and announce my decision next week. In the meantime, I thought you might want a little payback, so I booked you a match. Go get ready for it. After a great deal of consideration, I made a decision regarding the #1 contender spot. On one hand, we've got Rey Mysterio, who 2 weeks ago won the tournament for a title shot. And on the other hand, there's a certain superstar who lost his chance due to another superstar's outside interference. So I've decided to put all three of them in a triple threat match tonight for the #1 contender spot. The winner will go on to Judgment Day to face the champion for his title.
Yo, hold on a minute. First of all, that's my title shot you're talking about. You think I'm happy about the fact that I've got to fight for it again after I already won it once? Nah, it ain't gonna happen. I understand why you might want to give another chance to a guy who got screwed out of his title shot. But why would you put the guy who screwed him over in the match?
Well, I looked at the ratings last week, and that little grudge match I threw in there pulled some huge numbers. Putting the three of you together in a number one contender match is a surefire recipe for success.
I don't believe this. He's given a number one contender spot to that backstabber. He hasn't done anything to deserve it. As a matter of fact, he should be suspended for what he did a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, Cole, easy. Pump the brakes. You're going to burst a blood vessel. Kurt Angle made his decision, and I think it's going to be a heck of a main event.
The match is over, but it looks like he wants to keep going.
Well, can you blame him, Cole? He just lost a chance to wrestle for the title at Judgment Day, and he didn't even lose the match.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to WWE Judgment Day, live on pay-per-view. We've got an amazing show, and what a better way to open it than with a grudge match in a cage.
These two guys blew up at each other last week, Cole, and it's got so bad that Kurt Angle decided that they've got to settle their differences in a steel cage.
What a brutal match. I'm glad that's over.
I hope that got them over their problems, because I don't think they could ever survive another one of those.
Hey, I see that we've got a match tonight. You know, I keep hearing that you're supposed to be this amazing superstar, but I haven't seen anything from you that's impressed me so far. I don't care what you think. You see, I'm the most skilled superstar to ever set foot in the ring, and I'll prove it to you tonight in a submission-only match.
Look out! He just jumped him from behind.
I'm telling you right now, Cole, not for nothing. If that guy would have said those things to me, I would have done the same thing to him, Cole.
Charlie Haas is obviously still feeling the effects of that vicious backstage attack.
Hey man, I saw your sneak attack last week. It's not so much fun when you're on the receiving end, is it? If you think you're so tough, how about a hardcore match? Right here, right now.
Hey, great job tonight. When Bubba Ray Dudley asked for the match, I was a little skeptical, but that was just terrific. Anyway, I just wanted to let you know that after the past couple of weeks, I've got you in mind for a main event match. I'll keep you posted.
You know, the last couple of weeks, we've seen a certain superstar demonstrate some technical skill and some hardcore skill too. But there's more to this business than that, and you know it. Yo, check this out. Can you defy gravity and your own fear? I can. Now I want to see if you can do it. Right here, right now, in this very ring. And just to make things a little bit more interesting, I got a week's pay, dinero, in this briefcase. Now if you got the huevos, come on down and we'll have ourselves a little ladder match.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Now, where do you think you're going?
I'm pretty sure that I just heard someone challenge you.
You see this right here? That's the closest you're gonna get to this kind of money, if that's all you got.
Awesome match. Just awesome. You know, I've been looking for a special match of vengeance, and I think I've got it. A 4-man elimination style no DQ battle royal between you, Charlie Haas, Bubba Ray Dudley, and Rey Mysterio. There won't be any titles on the line, but whoever wins will definitely earn my respect. And believe me, that's worth something in this business.
You heard the general manager, Taz. A 4-man battle royal this Sunday at Vengeance.
What a great old school match. What a great mix of styles. This is going to be off the chain.
Vengeance is served. WWE Smackdown live on pay-per-view. Michael Cole here with Taz at ringside.
I can't wait to get this show started, Cole. I got to see that 4-man elimination style battle royal. None of these guys have an ounce of quit in them.
No titles on the line, just a lot of pride on the part of all 4 superstars. I think this one could steal the show. And there you have it, the winner of the Battle Royal at Vengeance. What an amazing competitor.
Big ups to all these guys. They all put on one hell of a match. And from the sound of things, I think the crowd agrees with me.
Hey, what are you doing here? This is the women's locker room. Get out of here, you pervert.
Now here comes the problem, here comes the joke.
I couldn't believe it. He just walked right in.
Don't worry about that guy, Holmes. I'll take care of him.
Looks like Sable may have found herself some protection.
Hey, Cole, feel free to take notes, because that's the way you treat a lady.
Hey, stay away from Sable, Holmes, if you know what's good for you.
Looks like there's some trouble brewing between these superstars.
That's the problem with tomatoes, Cole. Everywhere they go, trouble is not far behind.
Are you kidding? Get out of here, you creep.
The lady said no, vato, and no means no, so get the hell out of here.
Thanks for your help. Some guys just won't take no for an answer.
Whoa! That's a heck of a smacker Sable just laid on him.
This is getting completely out of hand.
These guys are going to kill each other, Cole.
When will this utter brutality end?
Neither one of these guys will quit, Cole, as long as they're breathing. We're going to be short 2 superstars if our general manager doesn't break this up quick.
Yeah, you heard me. I want him in a first blood match this Sunday at SummerSlam. If I can't beat him, it's obvious I can't protect Sable. But if I win, and I will, that sick freak won't be able to play his head games anymore, Holmes.
A first blood match this Sunday at SummerSlam.
I'm telling you, Cole, if this don't settle it, nothing's gonna.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to SummerSlam. Michael Cole here with Taz at ringside.
You know, Cole, there's definitely some bad blood here tonight between these 2 superstars who want to get their hands on Sable. And not for nothing, who could blame them?
A first blood match tonight, fought over the lovely Sable. It's guaranteed to be a physical battle between 2 superstars whose hate for each other knows no limits. He did it. First blood has been shed, and this rivalry is over.
Hey, you know, it's hard to pretend you didn't just get your ass kicked when you're tasting your own blood. I don't think he'll be back anytime soon.
Nice try, creep, but I'm sticking with a real one.
Well, according to my notes, I don't have an interview scheduled for this segment.
Yeah, well, tell that to the guy with the microphone. It looks like he's got something to say, and he's going to say it.
Mesdames et messieurs, tonight, for your amusement, I want to talk to a certain WWE superstar who's been making quite an impact of late. So, it must be quite a rush for you to appear in front of all these fans and be interviewed by someone like myself, René Dupré, huh? Oh, do I detect a bit of sarcasm there? Let me clarify things for you. I've seen 100 guys step into this ring thinking they're the toughest thing around. And I've seen those same 100 guys wind up being taken away on stretchers. And do you know why? Do you? Wrong. They were so full of themselves that they forgot the first rule of this business. You do whatever it takes to rise to the top.
What's this? That's entrance music, but I don't see anyone coming down to the ring. A chair shot out of nowhere. And again, more chair shots. What's this all about?
Yeah, well, they're giving him a real beatdown right now. Like they said, I guess they're doing whatever it takes to rise to the top.
This is sick. This kind of gutless display seems more like the bottom of the barrel, if you ask me. What a cowardly ambush.
Take a good look, you piece of trash. Get a good look at this man. The man who just took you out. The man who's going to end your career.
One week ago, we saw one of the most heinous attacks I've ever seen in this business. Now you know that I'll stop at nothing to bring you the most exciting sports entertainment television possible. And you can argue that what happened last week was exciting. But due to the actions of a certain individual, one of our most popular superstars is unable to wrestle this week. So I'd like the perpetrator of this most heinous act to get out here right now.
Hey, GM, relax. Don't get so ticked off. You said you wanted exciting television, and that's exactly... Did you hear the crowd when that chair bounced off his head? Man, they loved it. He's lucky we didn't put him through a table. I guess I didn't realize that he was such a... a wuss?
Well, I hope you still find the whole thing funny when I say he wasn't as fragile as you thought he was.
I can't believe what I'm seeing. It's amazing he can even walk after the beating he took last week.
Not only is he walking,
that sounds fair to me. So I'm booking that match. Except I'm going to add one stipulation. This grudge match will be a no DQ match.
Yo, I just want to holler at you, dog. Mad respect for standing up for yourself out there, man. Yo, whatever, man. Maybe you deserve that ass kicking more than I thought you did.
again, an uncalled for attack. He may have proven he's not fragile.
And it's only going...
Welcome to the Smackdown pay-per-view, No Mercy. One of the hottest rivalries in the WWE is going to come to an end right here tonight, one way or the other.
You are correct, Michael Cole. Both superstars walked into the ring tonight with something to prove. But you can bet that only one of them is going to be able to walk out.
How does that feel, hotshot? Don't say I didn't warn you. Never forget the first rule of this business. You do whatever it takes to rise to the top.
Hey there. My contract with Raw is up after Survivor Series, and I'm looking for some new consulting opportunities. I'm looking for a superstar who's man enough for me to spend my time on, and you're at the top of the list. What do you say? You know, my consulting skills are only part of the package. I've got a lot of other assets that I think you'll appreciate. Well, first we've got to see how this partnership is going to work out before we get too friendly. I want to see what you can do tonight against Charlie Haas. If he beats you, maybe he's the superstar I should get together with.
Looks like Stacy might have just found herself a new client.
You know, Cole, everyone can use a little career advice from time to time. You know, I've been thinking, maybe I could arrange for a little consultation with Stacy myself.
That's Matt Hardy.
Well, looks like he's taking Stacy back to Raw. Man, I was hoping we were able to spend a little more time looking at those unbelievable legs.
Look at this. They're beating the hell out of Hardy, and Stacy approves.
I think that's Stacy's idea of a job interview.
Batista with him.
Last week, I came to SmackDown to bring Stacy Keibler back to Raw, and I got ambushed in the ring by two so-called superstars from SmackDown. Well, Matt Hardy version 1's back, and I've got a message for those two gutless cowards. If you think you're so tough, how about both of you come down to this ring and get a attitude adjustment and have a match with both of us right now?
Guys, I think you're a little confused. This isn't Raw. So unless you've got a valid SmackDown contract, you need to get the hell out of my arena right now.
What about Stacy? She's not supposed to be here either.
Well, I'm currently in the process of reviewing Stacy's contract, and it might take all night to finish. But believe me, I've got no interest in reviewing anything that you two have to offer. So if you're not going to wrestle in my ring, get the hell out of it.
Listen, pal, it doesn't matter who she came to first. It's all about who she comes to last. I've got just what Stacy's looking for, so why don't you just back off? Yeah, maybe you're right. And maybe Stacy ain't worth all the trouble anyhow.
Did you see that? I think this is starting to get out of hand.
You're right, Taz. And what business do these Raw superstars have here anyway? Stacy isn't a piece of property. She's a human being.
Hey, I saw what happened tonight. Pretty brutal. But you held your own pretty well, I think. I'm taking off now, and I'll be back on Raw next week. If you're in town, you should come to the show. I've got a bra and panties match against... If I win the match, I might let you play Santa afterwards. That means if you win, you can take a seat in the middle of the ring, and I'll sit on your lap and tell you what I want for Christmas.
Wow, that Stacy is one hot little tomato. I think I'm putting her on my...
I'm over here. I thought you might like to see what I'm wearing for the Grand Prix match tonight. Since I'm going to win, no one but you is going to see this tonight. And remember, if I win tonight, you get to play Santa.
Only 3 words come to mind, JR. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, will you stop?
Oh, woe is me. Woe is me. Hi there, Stacy. Hope I'm not interrupting anything between you and your little friend there. I heard he was in the building. You know, I wasn't too happy with how he treated my superstars last week. So our next match is a handicap match between him and the team of Matt Hardy and Batista.
So I persuaded Eric Bischoff to make a 15-man over-the-top rope challenge between you and 14 Raw superstars. But don't worry, they're not going to all gang up on you. There's a lot of interest in my services on this show, too. And whoever wins the match wins me.
We're going to have a cross-brand over-the-top rope. I got to talk to Eric Bischoff. The Thanksgiving tradition. Along with my broadcast partner, Taz, I'm Michael Cole, and what a spectacle this co-production of Raw and SmackDown is going to be. 15 superstars are going to fight it out in a Royal Rumble match. When a superstar is thrown over the top rope and lands on the outside of the ring, he's disqualified from the match.
Not for nothing, I think there's going to be a lot of motivated superstars in the ring tonight. The last survivor gets, let me get this straight, special services of Stacy Keibler? Nice. And what makes this match even more unprecedented is that there will be one lone SmackDown superstar in the ring against 14 superstars from Raw. If he survives, Stacy comes to SmackDown. I'll tell you what, I won't mind that one bit.
I know you don't need me to remind you of how important this match is. If you want to continue our professional relationship, you've got to win tonight. You need to outlast all those other guys because I need a man who can go all night long. And if you do win, we'll celebrate with a little party where no one's going to disturb us. But that's only if you win tonight.
What a disgrace. What kind of human being treats a woman like that?
Well, them there are the breaks, Cole. I'm not condoning it, but Stacy knew what she was getting into.
It's too bad you weren't able to keep it up out there, and I was looking forward to taking our business relationship to the next level.